Good morning. I thought that I would show y'all this yard because, well, this is the time of year that it just comes alive, and I'm just amazed at all the flowers. Just it seems like overnight. We went off for 3 days, and when we got back, it's like everything had bloomed. Well, not everything, because there's seasons here, but here's I'm going to walk you through and show you a little bit and try not to make it way too long. But here are the Bachelor buttons, and they are just exactly what I had envisioned several years ago. And this is, I'm sure you remember the story. When I was a little girl, I can remember walking out in my yard, and I probably was about this tall. And I can remember walking out in the yard, and my mama had planted a whole flower bed full of Bachelor buttons. And I can remember them like it was yesterday. And the memory has been wonderful. I wish that she was here so I could tell her about it. But it was like this when I walked out in her flower bed. They were probably about eye level to me, so I was probably about 3. Anyway, that's my wonderful memory of my flower loving mama, because she did love them. And here is this is a deodar cedar, and I think it might be a cedar of Lebanon because it has been such a slow grower. It's probably 15 years old. I grew it from seed. And so here I'm going to show you around. There are my white flowers, snowball bush, and the spirea is just in full bloom. It's beautiful. And over here are some little, I don't know what they're called, rain something, I don't know, but I didn't plant them. They have just come up. And we have peonies are in here. They're white, and I think there's a red one too. So okay, I'll tell you a story about the spirea too. My grandmother, she was another flower-loving woman for sure, and she had a hedge of spirea that was along the street, and it was she had about a city block in her yard. So this was along the street, and it hung over the edge of the street. And I can remember that. I've got a picture of it somewhere, and it's like the memory. And I can remember playing with those flowers in her yard. I loved her yard, and I played with flowers all the time in the yard. So, and here's another. I guess I have a lot of memory in the yard. This is our blood good maple. My grandmother had one of those, and when I was little, I was always interested in flowers in the yard, landscape, and she had a bench under it, which we are going to put a bench under that one because I already have it. And I would stand next to that maple and peel the bark off of it. Oh my goodness, my grandmother probably was having a fit because but she let me do it, and I didn't get in trouble. They let me do all the flowers because I was always picking and making little landscapes in the dirt and that kind of thing. So let's see, I don't want to get y'all too drawn out and too long. This is what I'm working on this year. It doesn't look like much, but it's coming along. There's some rosemary planted in there. This rose is looking really good, and this bed right here, it was daylilies, and it became the deer buffet. So all the daylilies have been dug and planted down there under that rose. They're just gathered down there, and if they make it good, and if they don't, that's fine too. But on the other side of this fence is a real border, a good border of daylilies, and that's where they'll stay. But I've been filling in this with perennials, and it's yarrow, which the deer won't eat, and it's chrysanthemums, which I hope they won't eat, and then this sage, blue salvia or something right there. It's supposed to be deer proof. So I'm trying to concentrate, and then St. John's wort down there. I'm trying to concentrate on deer proof stuff. And the other night, I can still see them, the footprints right here. The deer walked all the way down this border. Good grief. But they didn't eat anything except, let's see here. This rose right here that's just sticks now. So they ate on that pretty good. But, oh well. We'll get the fence, liquid fence out. Here is just an overview. I'm loving the way this looks down here. Yep. And the raised beds over there, the Vego beds, I've got seeds planted in them and they weren't doing very good, so I threw lime and 10-10-10 in them, and they seem to come alive a little bit. Maybe they need fertilizer. So that's about it for now. Here is the arbor that I love. It's beautiful. St. Ludigo did it for us, and hopefully we will have another one soon. And here are the woods. Gosh, what a wonderful time of year. And so next week is my birthday, and what I usually ask for my birthday is a week of takeout so that I can just work in the yard unhindered by having to cook and all that stuff, and just get some dirt under my fingernails and just have a good time in the yard. So there's my table and chairs up there ready to rest when I need to. And this is the overview. Spring has sprung. So thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're outside and enjoying the spring. This is Mona from Winterpast.